Hi, my name's Sam Lewis. I am the Royal International Miss UK Miss Cheshire for 2021. I'm here doing my empowerment platform, and I'm interviewing many pageant queens as well as people who I use in my cancer charity to empower the ladies and cancer patients and help them move forward. So today we've got Jules with us. Jules was the international role model for Royal International Miss UK 2017-2018, and she's done an amazing job at it. I've seen the videos, I've seen the pictures, and I'm so jealous about it all. So tell us what you're doing now at the moment, Jules.
So I've not actually competed in a pageant since internationals, but I've still been very much involved in the pageant scene, especially with Royal International Miss, getting to judge the 2020 finals. And I'm currently a performing arts student. I'm in my second year, and I live down in Kent, just near London. I just say London. So I'll be back in September for my third year, then hopefully graduate and book a West End job, fingers crossed.
Wow.
But very much still involved in the pageant scene, making sure I attend as many events and appearances as I can, just as I like to catch up with my pageant friends.
It becomes a sisterhood, doesn't it? Once
Actually,
you're in,
I've got my I've got my sorority rings on. So my top one's my international sorority, Delta Sigma Kappa, which I'm in with our lovely Holly, and then Royal UK Sisterhood for all the Royal UK Girl Queens. So really lovely.
That's amazing. So are you royal through and through?
Always got my royal t-shirt on as well. Sash here, crowns over here. We love royal.
Wonderful. All right, so tell me then, Jules, what was it that actually got you into pageantry in the first place? What made you take that first step into pageantry?
So obviously I've always been a dancer and a performer, always a natural on the stage, loved to have my picture taken. And then my mum had just did an advert on Facebook, I think it was, for a fashion show. And I was like, may as well audition, put some heels on, get to strut my stuff in front of people. Like, absolutely. So I did that, I did the fashion show, and I ended up meeting Harriet Lane, who at the time was competing in Miss Teen Great Britain. And then Harriet was like, do a pageant. So then me and my best friend Leah were like, hey, let's do a pageant. So we entered Galaxy together, and we had the best times. So I think I placed fourth runner-up in Galaxy, which was my first pageant, won Miss Congeniality. I was buzzing. I was like, first pageant, like, great, I'll take that. And then just caught the bug since then competed in one other sort of mainstream pageant, and then entered Royal International Miss UK. When Royal International Miss UK, went out to America, and then won an international title. So can't really complain. So thanks, Harriet.
That's really good, isn't it? Really good. So why is it you remain still involved with pageantry? What does pageantry mean to you?
So I think it is so much about the empowerment and sisterhood side of things, because I still keep in contact with my sister queens from America, even the friends I made in America. Like, one of my best friends, Emily, is from RIM, so we chat pretty much every day, or roughly. And honestly, that is one of the reasons I still want to keep involved in the pageant industry, even though I'm not competing at the moment, and I am looking at competing again, hopefully. Mum, let me compete. But the sisterhood side of things, you just can't really get away from it. Like, even if one day I don't text someone, like, the group chat's always pinging. So it's really nice just to keep involved with your friends and the friends you meet along the way. Like, I've met Emmy, one of my best friends through pageantry. Like, I just think once you get into it, there's just no getting out, really, because there's always an appearance around the corner. There's always a little charity pageant, and you just can't really say no.
Do you think it's give you a little kick of like performance skills and stuff that you're on stage again, and it's like, it's addictive, isn't it? Once you've been on stage, it's like, I want to do it again. Do you think it's very much like that?
100%, yeah. And it goes so hand in hand with being a performer anyway, because it's being on stage, trying to present myself the best I can be. And I think especially the interview side of pageants has really actually helped me in my performance side. And I think vice versa, both have helped each other, because in interviews, I'm confident enough to talk to someone and I can talk about myself for ages. And I sort of am good at quick fire questions, and that's really helped me in both sides. So when I'm performing, say, hot seat in a character, I'm like, switch on, right, pageant interview mode, go. Or the other side, I'm like, okay, great, I remember doing this at college. I can really implement this into being on stage and making sure I'm looking my best. And I'm always switched on and not just like on stage like, no one wants that.
That's it, isn't it? I mean, that was one of my next questions. It was how do you think pageantry prepares people for life? How does it help people? I mean, you said interviews and things like that. Is there anything else that you found that it helps you with?
Yeah, I guess it just teaches you like basic life lessons, I guess, like manners, how to hold yourself, how to treat other people. As I don't think obviously some pageant girls are not the nicest, but the majority are the loveliest people you will ever meet.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I agree.
I just think it sort of teaches you how to like hold a conversation with someone. If you go to an interview for a job or anything, how to present yourself and get yourself, because most pageant interviews it's like, and this is why I should win, and this is why I should win, and then take that to a job, and this is why I should get the job, this is why I should get the job. So the skills it teaches you are so invaluable. And as well, charity work teaches you to be a good person. Like, how many people, like I always say when people used to, you know, think, oh, pageants are stupid at my school, I'd be like, yeah, so how many of you guys have raised over £10,000 for charities, competed in America, won in America? Because I think none of you have done that. So the lessons and the confidence as well, to be able to be like, yeah, I do pageants, but so what? Like, to not let the people who think you have a misconception about pageantry, to not let that get you down. So the lessons are endless and all
so
amazing.
it's self-resilience then, isn't it? It's self-resilience to be able to, you know, anything that gets fired at you through life, to let it bounce off you and, you know, be able to cope with things. I think one of the things for me as well is, yeah, I've done really well in pageantry on my journey, however small it is. But when I've lost, it because of the big build up towards the pageant, and then you do it and then you lose, you take a couple of days down in the dumps. I'm never doing pageants again. But then you bounce back twice as high. So I think it allows you to learn to cope with disappointment as well, doesn't it?
Definitely. See, I remember when I did Galaxy, so my first pageant, I didn't expect to win at all. And I sort of said to myself, like, I think top 10 or top 15, I don't remember what it was. I thought that would be really cool. And I kind of wanted the publicity and like them sort of sideboards as well, because I'd worked so hard. So then I got them, and then when they called me for top 5, I was like, what? Like, I literally couldn't believe it. And then I remember crying to Kevin Sandland, and he was like, what's going on? I was like, I'm just so sad it's over. Like, I want to do it again. Yeah. I just honestly had the best time. And obviously it is like seeing the winners jet off to America and maybe win internationals. It is a bit like, for goodness sake.
That should be me.
Exactly. Especially at Royal International Miss. There's so many girls. So when I won, all of my sister queens, only 2 of us had never competed in RIM before. Brianna Alacriti had been first runner-up 6 years in a row. But I think that just shows how amazing Royal is as a system. So people will keep going back for that amount of time. Like my best friend who I've met at RIM, Emily, she was first runner-up to me as role model, first runner-up the next year, first runner-up last year. She's going back this year. So like, this girl is like the definition of hard work. So I have like everything crossed for her this year. But even if she doesn't win, I know she'll still have the best time. And although she won't mind if she doesn't win, it just shows like how amazing this system is. I guess any system that people want to still go back even though they don't win. It's like, it's not about the winning. Obviously everyone wants like a nice sparkly crown to wear on their head. But at the end of the day, it's about the hard work and what you've put into it. Like if you get a crown, that's just an added bonus, really.
Yeah, as you say, it's like the couple of days after you lick your wounds and everything like that. Oh, and I didn't win. And then after that, it's kind of like, when's the next one? I miss being on stage. I miss dressing up. I miss, you know, it's like that alter ego, isn't it? You've got everyday life, we're back. And then you've got, but I can put a dress on and be on stage,
exactly.
you know.
Well, I know some of the girls at RIM who competed for UK, remember someone told me that they were like, oh, I've already entered for next year. They hadn't even competed yet. They were like, they already loved the pageant so much. They're coming back. And that just shows like how great Holly's doing with the system. Like, she is rocking it. Like, love you, Holly. She's awesome.
Amazing, yeah. I think a lot of people find a system that works for them and they tend to stick to it, would you say?
Yeah.
And the only time they go to other systems, if it's charity systems, I'm learning as I'm going along. Charity events.
Definitely.
So what empowers you day to day? What gets you out of bed and makes you go, right, this is me today. I'm going to be the best person I can be.
So since I was little, my dream has to be a West End performer. And I actually saw this quote today and thought, wow, that is me. It's like, it says, I don't need an alarm clock. My body wakes me up, like my passion wakes me up. And I think that's so true. I get up at 6 o'clock for college every day. And I always wake up. I never wake up by my alarm. I'm always up before the alarm, even if it's 1 minute. Like, my body just knows to wake up because like, it's
time to go to bed though.
about 8:30, 9.
Good girl, good girl, that's it, you see. It sounded really good getting up at 6 until you said what time you went to bed.
Honestly, I'm such an early bird because I get I dance like 8 till 5 at college. So I literally get home, I'm like, right, do any wake, I've got to have some tea, have a stretch, and I'm like, what time?
Oh, I wish I could be like that. I miss those days.
Of course, I just literally past 10 o'clock is like a late night.
Really? See, I need to get my clock back into that. With all this COVID stuff and not having to go everywhere every day, I'm sleeping in. I am sleeping in. And I want to start getting up early to be more productive. It's terrible, isn't it?
See, I'm working at a nursery with my mum, so we're looking after key workers' children. So I'm working there pretty much 3 days a week. So I'm up at 7:30 for that. And then if not, I'm up, like, my body just naturally wakes up at like 8:30. And I'm doing like 5 or 6 online dance classes a day just to keep up my training.
I've been watching you.
Yeah.
I've been like, the days when I could do that. I performed all around the world, me dancing. I loved it.
Oh wow, yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
It's the best. I'm like, there's no point me going back to college like worse than when I left. Like, I need to be going back better.
Yeah.
So,
did you get the link I sent you today with that ballet class online?
Yes, I did.
The Royal National Ballet. I thought, I know someone who'd love that.
Honestly, like, my auntie's cute sending me that link. It's like, knows how dedicated I am. It's great.
Oh, the connection keeps going a little bit funny. You keep freezing, and then it goes, and then it catches you again. It's all right.
Oh, my Wi-Fi's already off. I think I'll switch it off because the Wi-Fi in my house is pants, but it's already off. It's already on my data.
Cool. It just makes you look funny. As long as it's not happening to me.
That's right. No, you're fine.
So, what is your favourite life quote?
Oh, that's such a good one. Oh, I literally, anyone who knows me knows I am obsessed with quotes. Like, my whole camera roll is literally quotes. One of my favourite ones is probably, it's a bit basic, but just passion and consistency equals success. Not really a quote, more just words. Yeah. But that's my background. I always try and change my background to a nice quote, but I just think that just kind of sums up everything really. It's like, if you're passionate about something and if you're consistent and working hard for it, that could be for pageants, for dance, for anything, just shows that if you keep showing up, you're really, really passionate about it, that's when you're going to get the results that you want. So
that's true. That's true.
That one.
Passion drives us, doesn't it? Passion drives us. One final thing.
Well, that seemed like I said, like, yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Let's go. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. You go.
Sorry, the dog's come in now to visit me. He's been barking his head off. I'll have to show you him. Gizzy, come here. Wait. He's deaf. He's blind. And he just barks at everything now. There he is.
Oh, no.
My little Shih Tzu. Lives up the lane, don't you?
Oh.
Hey. He's just barged in the door and opened it up. But if I keep him here, it means he won't carry on barking. So, what was my final question? Oh, yeah. Have you got a message to empower anybody who's watching this who's not quite feeling empowered today? What would you say to them?
I would say, if you're not entered in a pageant, get yourself entered in a pageant. And if you are, get on that pageant's Facebook group and even just put out a message to your sister queens and just be like, hey guys, look, I'm feeling a little bit down. And honestly, I know any of my sister queens would be straight on the comments to give you just a little bit of inspiration and just hearing from your sort of girlfriends, your sisters, because them girls have got your back. Like, I know the Rim girls are like this, like they are a tight family, the UK girls competing, like, and I think that's the best thing to do. I know if I was having a down day, I'd be straight on my group chat with my sister queens from internationals and be like, guys, and I just think that's the best way to give yourself a boost, because it's girls who are like-minded, similar to you. We've most always got the same goal, and I just think everyone's going to be there for you. And if you're not in a pageant, then get yourself entered, Royal International Miss Holly Robinson, because that sisterhood is insane. Yeah, exactly. Like, Holly didn't pay me to say any of this, guys. But, like, you can vouch for it yourself, like, how incredible the sisterhood is. And, like, if you were having a down day, you could pop something on there and there'd be girls straight in your inbox checking up on you, making sure that you were feeling good and giving you the empowerment you need to go about day-to-day life.
I think that happens even if people aren't in pageantry or it's just something they actually couldn't do. It's surround yourself with people who have similar likes, who can empower you every day. There's a saying for you: you become who you surround yourself with.
Like it.
That's true, isn't
Very
it?
true though, isn't it?
Just surround yourself with negative people, you become a negative person. Surround yourself by positive people, it's the same. He's got his eye on me tea, look at him.
Oh, I see.
He's got his eye on me tea. He'll bark at me if I put him down. Right, well thank you very much, Jules. I really appreciate it. That was fabulous and wonderful advice in there. Thanks for giving me your time to do that as well.
You're very welcome.
I will be posting this pretty soon, so I will let you know when. So let's give everybody away a goodbye.
Goodbye everyone, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.